So, this is Abram. He's a cool dude, and he really loves and believes in God. This is Abram's wife, Sarai. She's a strong, heckin' lady, and she really wants a kid. There's Lot. He's Abram's best friend and nephew. Then we have God. He's God. All-knowing, all-powerful, all-present. Wow. So this is where our story begins. God told Abram to move, even though he was getting old, like 75. Abram brought Lot and both of their wives along. God promised Abram that his offspring will have this land being Canaan, by the way. So Abram built an altar there and kept going. Abram and fam kept walking through Egypt. Abram talked to Sarai and was like,
"Yo, Sarai, you're really pretty and the Egyptians will kill me to get to you, so we're gonna pretend you're my sister."
Pharaoh, ruler of Egypt, liked what he saw, so he put a ring on it.
Now stop. This is an adversity for both Sarai and Abram, and it's about to be one for the poor old Pharaoh who didn't know any better.
God got angry and cursed Pharaoh. So he went to Abram and was like,
"Dude, come on, man. Why'd you say she was your sister? Take her and get out of here."
The Abram fam keeps moving. They move back into Canaan, but the land can't sustain both Lot's stuff and Abram's stuff. So Lot had to move away.
Hold it. There's another adversity. Because of the fact only one can say, their herdsmen started getting angry at each other. This is a real big struggle for both parties.
Lot and Abram talk it out, and Lot decides to move to Sodom. Sometime in the range of a year to 10 years later, a big war broke out involving Sodom. Word got to Abram that Lot had been captured. So Abram led his servants and stealthily took back all that was lost, including Lot.
Abram dealt with this adversity, the momentary loss of his nephew, rather well, seeing as he took over an entire city with his servants.
So, brief side note, God promises Abram a son. So he promises Isaac's birth, and then changes both of their names. So now Abram is Abraham, and Sarai is Sarah. Continuing, so Abraham laughed at God because he's 100 and Sarah's 90, but just a year later, Isaac is born.
Adversity time! God calls Abraham to sacrifice Isaac, who's now in the range of 10-year-old to 20-year-old, to test his faith. Abraham takes Isaac up a mountain and lays him down on the altar. When God sees that Abraham is willing to sacrifice his son, he tells him to stop and provides a ram to sacrifice instead. Now, the average person can't even imagine what it's like to be in Abraham or Isaac's shoes. Abraham was asked to sacrifice the son he'd been waiting for a long time, and Isaac has no idea what the heck is going on. He's just got to roll with it. In the end, it all worked out fine due to faith, but Isaac's got a little bit of PTSD, I'm sure.
Although Abraham's adversities were plentiful, he stuck with the Lord all the way to the end. Abraham had many, many descendants, and his family prospered. The end.